Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm once again not in my normal area. There's actually work going on in my shop right now, but that's not why I'm here. I This is not my fan once again, but this is we're not really sure what this is. It's a lighted housing ceiling fan, polished brass, with floral designs, floral lighted housing. Um, yeah. Um, As for manufacturers, CEI's been thrown out there. I don't think it's CEI. And if it is, it's definitely a bit older than anything I've ever seen from them. Um, Synlix, Gulf Coast, I'm not sure. Um, yeah, we're really not sure. Maybe CEC. Um, it's definitely not a Sears product. At least I don't think it is.
It could be J.C. Penney. I
It
saw
could.
some were J.C. Penney
That's true.
fans.
Yeah. Could be sold by JCPenney, Kmart maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, probably not Kmart.
Well, yeah, that's true. They used CEC in Alaska mainly. SMC also. It's not SMC. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
But it does have a working uplight, and now it has a working motor. It did need some maintenance to get it working. I had to use the innards of another fan. But anything else? Anything you want to say about it?
And the manufacturer, there's some stickers on the blade that says Ding Liang or something, which,
Yeah.
I mean, that didn't lead to anything when I tried searching it. I've looked all over the place for any indication of who made this, and I've seen similar ones, but they're also completely mystified.
Yeah. Daniel Groundwater has one that's similar, but his is 5 blade.
Yeah, I know Dan Spiffy Newman also has something which
Yeah.
I believe was from the same manufacturer. I saw something in like the catalog archives, but I don't think that led anywhere because it was just a bunch of random fans.
Yeah.
So,
I don't think it's tat, like we also previously believed.
yeah.
Just doesn't show any real tat characteristics.
Yeah. Also, I don't really have any reference for what the speeds on this are supposed to be, but they're probably nowhere near what they should be. It's just what I had on hand at the time for
Yeah.
doing speed selection.
Well, I mean, as long as it works. Right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start it up on probably low.
Yep. And this was just what the Mainstays capacitor had on it because I used a 42-inch Huggers capacitor. This was its original low speed, but obviously it has a much smaller and lighter motor, and it didn't exactly translate over quite the same. It does still put out air though.
I think it worked out nicely. You know me, I like the nice slow arc, aesthetic restaurant lows. I forgot the word there for a second.
Yeah, I think.
And I could go slower, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I do have the means of doing that, but it's actually putting out a reasonable amount of air right now.
I can feel some over here. That must just be because I have the SMC on over there.
Yeah, it's
Turn that off, actually. Whoa. Sorry about that, folks. We're fine.
Yeah, the medium on it though, I had to change that with a different capacitor. Actually, one of the fan's original capacitors, just because it didn't work. So it's jumping from like 1.2 microfarads to like 4, which I know is not at all fair, but it works, I guess, for the time being. All right, I think I'm gonna bump it.
Turn it up to medium.
Yep. Yeah, it just takes off.
Yeah, fast medium.
Yeah,
That's like a medium high.
Yeah, though given how the blades are, I think this is actually probably a medium speed amount of air output.
I don't know. It's definitely a lot more air.
Yeah.
Very powerful fan.
Yeah, once again, I don't know what the original speeds were like because this originally used a transformer to control the speeds.
Yeah.
But
that's right. It did have transformer-based speeds.
Yeah, though I'm not even sure how the transformer works. That might have blown. That could have led to it not working.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't know how they work with the continuity tester, but
although transformer-based speeds are also inherently fast, so this might not be too far off.
Yeah.
Everyone. Oh, you want to turn up to high?
Sure. And this thing can change speeds very quickly, probably just because the motor in it's very strong.
It's probably got a lot of torque, yeah.
It's just a hair faster on high, but it's, I say, still quite a bit stronger.
Almost no wobble. Just like the slightest bit of wobble.
Yeah. one of the blades was a little bent out of shape, so I had to kind of rebend it.
Yeah.
The brackets, luckily none of them were broken or even close to breaking, but they do kind of move easily, which worries me.
Yeah, those are definitely pot metal brackets. I'd be careful.
Yeah. Well, again, that's just the one adjustment I had to make. I don't think I'm going to touch these again.
And that noise is not from the motor. That's something.
It's probably one of the like little plastic removable plates on the bottom.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because I've only ever opened one, but I don't know. They probably vibrate in place too. Alright, I say it's about time for the spin
Yep.
down.
I'm gonna spin it down.
Yeah, once it slows down a little bit, it starts taking longer to decelerate. More than just pushing the fan harder than it normally would be pushed, but I don't know. As far as I can tell, this is pulled from an abandoned building, and given the fact that both I and the previous collector who owned this did very little to it, I'd say it's in reasonable condition.
Yeah.
I mean, all he did was bash it about in his storage unit, so.
It sat for like couple weeks on my floor in my shop too.
Yeah, but
I never got around to taking it apart. That was when it was still broken. Although it didn't have a mounting bracket, and I was able to find a mounting bracket that fit.
Yeah. The screws were also a bit of a mystery. They're still clearly not compatible screws, but at the very least they fit in the holes and hold the blades in place. It was surprisingly hard to find compatible screws.
Oh yeah, it did not come with blade screws.
Yeah, it also came with the light kit, but not the globe, and the globe would match all the floral designs, which sucks because that might be like the only one left.
I've got a floral globe. I could have brought it and could have put it on here.
Yeah.
Although I don't think it's the same type of flowers, so it wouldn't have matched.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna flip it to reverse.
Yep. I want to cut.
Alright, it's in reverse. I'm gonna start it up.
A little kick to it there.
Yep, that motor torque. That's probably why it gets up to speed so quickly.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised it moved the switch housing with it because the motor and switch housing they never had the best connection. So I might have to look into addressing that, but it's never been a problem before.
Is it loose?
It's not loose. I mean, it's tight as it goes. It's just easy to unscrew.
Oh. That's why I think the design where they have the set screw at the top is superior.
Yeah. I mean, this doesn't even have like a nut or anything. Most fans of these have nuts.
That is kind of weird.
And actually, the entire switch housing assembly is weird. There's like a bracket in there that holds in the screws that hold in the switch cap, and then that runs up and then screws into the motor. And then the rest of it's just kind of hanging out there.
Huh. I'll flip it up to a medium.
Yep.
I feel like the wobble is going to be worse
Yeah.
in reverse.
I don't think it's going to be anything horrible, though. I mean, I trust this
No
mounting
death
bracket.
wobble, but
Probably just another situation that pushing on the
relatively worse.
floor. Yeah.
Alright, we'll flip it up to high.
I think the wobble actually got a little bit less.
It's still a little worse than it was in forward,
Yeah.
but that's, like you said, nothing
Yeah.
terribly concerning. No death wobble.
Yeah, what's strange is I still feel some air moving where I am.
I can't feel any. Well, maybe I can feel a little bit.
And it could just be air bouncing off the shelves of the boards or something.
True.
So.
Alright. I guess I'll pause it since we don't really need to do spin down again. Alright, I'm going to give you guys an up-close view. We turned the light off so you can see the lighted housing. And these are LED warm white LED bulbs.
Yeah, we're
What are they, the 5 watt equivalent?
I think it's 7.
7 watt. They're
Yeah.
kind of dim, but I feel like I could use some brighter bulbs. But I mean, they kind of look nice for what it's worth.
Yeah, regrettably, the original incandescents, all but one of them broke when I was unscrewing them. The glass part separated from the metal part.
Very, very common failure of incandescent bulbs.
Yeah.
But yeah, really, really nice effect with the lighted flowers. And then that's just about the blades being 7 feet from the ceiling.
I have some better
UL
pictures.
sticker.
I have
And
better.
then
Oh, sorry.
information's there.
I
But there's no brand name on it, so. But it does have the GE vents on the top plate, so it's interesting. Yeah. Anything else you want to say about this one?
Not really, but
If anybody has any ideas as to what it is, I guess you can let us know.
I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
This might even show up at the museum someday. Seems like a good museum piece.
Oh, maybe. We'll see. It is definitely a cool one, though. Can't deny that. So I think that just about does it for this video. It is the unknown brand 52-inch lighted housing floral ceiling fans. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video.